Hi, it's Pastor Andy, and another little update on Wednesday, March 25th. And as I begin this update, I just want to share that we will have our Q&A Bible study tonight. I'll have a little something prepared, but hopefully looking just forward to a lot of interaction. We're going to do that on YouTube Live. We're doing it on YouTube Live because not everybody has Facebook and may not want to access Facebook or whatever, and that's fine. Perhaps next week, if we can figure this out, we're looking at a dual live streaming option where we can have both Facebook Live and YouTube Live simultaneously. So if you tune in at 6:30 on the church's YouTube page, or you can look at the church's Facebook page, there will be a link there that will then bring you over to the church's YouTube page as well. So those will be available, and Susan will text that out just as we get going tonight as well. But I want to share a little encouragement that I've had these last couple of days. The other day, as you all were watching the service online, and we were still over at the church at that point, I recorded a little video about how odd it was to be in the church on a Sunday morning and just nobody there. I said something similar on Saturday, but I told her that night how disoriented I was. My equilibrium was very disrupted because there was nobody there on a Sunday. There were no cars in the parking lot on Sunday. And I've missed a few Sundays because of being ill, but there's cars in the parking lot. And I've missed Sundays because I've been out of town on a mission trip or something, but I was in church. And so we know that the church is not a place, it is a people, but we gather together, and that's what the word church means, is to gather, to be called out into assembly with one another. And so we assemble together at a church, but it was just weird. So these last couple of days, Susan and I have been able to visit about 20 homes, and we still have a few to go, which we'll do on Friday. Unable to do that tomorrow because of some other things that I have obligations for, but we will continue to do that with some homes on Friday. And if the Lord allows, and we are not under a lockdown situation going forward, then maybe we can continue to do that in the weeks ahead. But at a minimum, we will continue to call, and hopefully the deacons are checking in with families each week as well, and just determining what needs to be done. So tonight I do have a little bit planned, a little bit of a idea of some things to discuss, including judgment, including the idea of evil, because many will say that this virus is evil, and it is, but is there a difference between natural evil and moral evil or sin? And there absolutely is a difference. So we'll talk a little bit about that tonight, and I'll talk a little bit more about that on Sunday as we continue our series on the Apostles' Creed, talking about the judge, that Jesus comes and he will be the judge as it relates to judgment. So that's a little bit about tonight, a little bit about Sunday, and just a little encouragement for me in seeing many of your faces over these last 2 days, and looking forward to seeing more on Friday again as the Lord allows. So hope you'll join us tonight. Don't feel obligated to, but look forward to having many comments in the YouTube live stream on the church's page. And as we do, we'll try to answer as many questions as we can, and be an encouragement, certainly within the Lord's encouragement to each of you. So until tonight, and/or until Sunday, I hope all is well, and we'll just look forward to continuing these videos in the days ahead.